For the following recipe you will need 280 grams of flour, 240 milliliters of milk, 350 grams of brown sugar, 180 grams of unsalted butter, 10 grams of matcha, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 large eggs, 2 pinches of sea salt, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. First, crack the eggs and separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. For the meringue, whip the egg whites on medium speed until foamy and bubbly by using a stand or hand mixer. After a few seconds, increase the speed of the mixer to high and keep whipping until stiff peaks form. The stiff peaks are ready when the egg whites go straight up and just the tip is soft enough that it folds over. In a separate bowl, put 180 grams of butter and whisk until light and creamy. Now start adding the sugar gradually into the butter mixture and whisk both ingredients well until the sugar granules have been completely dissolved. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla into the sugar butter mixture and whisk once again thoroughly until it gets light and creamy. Finally, add the 2 egg yolks and whisk once again until well incorporated. Start pouring the milk gradually into the mixture while keep mixing until all the milk has been incorporated well. Now sift in the flour, 2 tablespoons of matcha and baking powder into the mixture little by little. Make sure you keep whisking thoroughly while adding the dry ingredients so no lumps can form in your batter. Add 2 pinches of sea salt and whisk again. Now add 1/3 of the meringue into the batter by using a spatula. Fold the egg whites gently in until homogeneous. Incorporate the remaining beaten egg whites in 2 to 3 more additions and fold them gently in until the batter is homogeneous and smooth. Make sure the batter doesn't become too runny by overmixing the mixture. Pour the batter into your prepaid cupcake tray, but make sure not to overfill the molds. They should be just over halfway filled with batter. In the meanwhile, preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius and prepare a tray with cupcake molds and set aside for later. Transfer the cupcake tray into the preheated oven and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 18 to 22 minutes. For the matcha frosting you will need 120 grams of unsalted butter, 120 grams of powdered sugar, 5 grams of matcha, a half teaspoon of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream and 1 pinch of salt. Put 120 grams of butter in a large bowl and mix with a hand or stand mixer until smooth and creamy. Sift in the powdered sugar and the matcha into the cream butter little by little. Make sure you keep mixing on low speed while adding the dry ingredients until well combined. Pinch of sea salt. Add a half teaspoon of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Mix again on high speed until the frosting becomes light and homogeneous. Transfer the matcha buttercream into a piping bag fitted with a star tip. Decorate the cooled cupcakes with the matcha frosting before serving them. When serving, sift a little bit of matcha powder on top if liked.